say that I absolutely totally relate with I think it's the awkward waiting womb post about just fucking being over infertility. And crazy thing happened to me yesterday, which was I went to therapy for the first time ever. I was super excited about it because it's something that I've been wanting to do, and obviously super nervous and like dreading it at the same time, because who the fuck wants to talk about emotions? I know I'm all about positivity and dealing with that shit, and I do it, but I still don't necessarily find it the most comfortable thing ever. So I am extremely lucky to have found a really long time ago an amazing therapist that I've kind of silently been stalking, and he was like a little bit of a Yoda, and it was totally like talking to Baxter because he was massively like cutting to the core. So it was super cool. And yeah, I'm really excited that I did it. And yeah, I think I'm open to doing a little bit more of it when I'm in California. So that was super cool. I thought I'd just share that with everyone, because I know therapy and going to see a therapist is there's like a stigma attached to it. And so anyone who is thinking about doing it, whether it be fertility related or just other childhood mommy daddy BS related, yeah, do it. It's definitely worth it. And so yeah, and then I wanted to come on here and say that I absolutely totally relate with I think it's the awkward waiting womb post about just fucking being over infertility and how infertility can. Yeah, so I totally feel for you, girl, and for probably a lot of people who are feeling that way at the moment. I definitely remember the time I was fucking over it, and I'd stopped talking about it to my friends and family because I was just over my voice, the sound of my voice, like a record almost, because, you know, for me, there was a long time I didn't know what was going on. And the diet and nutrition and lifestyle was literally shot in the dark at that time. No one was really talking about it. There wasn't really evidence out there. And so I was just doing it because I was just willing to try everything. And I know there was a point in my journey where I changed my focus. So I got my focus off of infertility and off of getting pregnant and just onto being a really healthy me. And then when I finally found out I was able to get pregnant, my focus started becoming having healthy babies and epigenetics, and helped me because obviously I still had a really long journey in front of me. You know, hindsight is a fucking bitch. So yeah, I mean, that's my best advice to anyone who is feeling like they just are so fucking over. Hello, beautiful people. It's been a long time. Just been chilling in California, celebrating Easter with all its chocolate goodness. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. That last post I just stumbled upon, you know, stalking on Instagram, and it's one of the best longish quotes that really sum up infertility for me, especially my journey. You know, I think we get discouraged so easily during infertility because every month it's a constant reminder that we are not achieving our goals or failing, or that we have this issue. So it's really hard. But yeah, I thought it just summed up so. I've just realized Instagram's being lazy and not posting my whole posts. So I'm come back on in my nighttime glory to sum up what I was saying about infertility. And when you decide, or if you decide to go down the diet and lifestyle choice, it can be even really more frustrating in the sense that you're not going to get a instant is it working, is it not working kind of thing. When you do an IUI or an IVF, it's kind of done and dusted in a few months, and the results, good or bad. With a diet and lifestyle change, you really have to stay committed and believe, or at least blindly believe, that it's going to work for you. So the quote, which I'll post after my rant, just really summed up how I felt about my journey. Once I kind of figured out I had to change diet and lifestyle up somewhat, it still didn't work for like 2 years. And then when I figured I had to go autoimmune paleo, then we saw some changes, but I still didn't ever try naturally within that year and a bit, because we had embryos on ice and we were just kind of still in the headlights with that. So yeah, it was blind faith at the beginning, and just it took me a while to figure shit out. And I really hope in your journey, there's so much more out there now.